But the footwork. Oh, that left. And David says it. Anytime a fighter shakes it off, it means it hurt, man.
Oh, there's no doubt that hurts.
That almost sounded like the jaw crack from over here, guys.
I think David, whenever he gets anywhere near close, he needs to put those punches to the body. He's having such a hard time hitting the head of Manny Pacquiao. And whenever he misses, he gets countered so bad.
Yeah. His only chance, Doug, I think, it lies in his tenacity. Just to make the fight so grueling for Manny.
Yeah. Do just what he's doing now.
Right.
Get in, rush him, and work the body on the inside. Mug Manny Pacquiao if you can.
Which, by the way, is how he beat Santa Cruz. Certainly outgamed, not outgamed, but outskilled, outspeeded in that fight as well. His tenacity kept him in it. Wow. Looks like a pin cushion.
The last 30 seconds you did that. You won't get hit half as much here. But you're standing up too straight. He's getting hurt. He's getting there time. And if you stay in his chest.
All right, well, guess who? Here comes Manny. Boy, had lead right hook. And you know what? Diaz could hardly even make a move to stop it from coming.
There's another angle with it, and it hurt Diaz. It wobbled his body and made him take a step back. And there's a left cross doing equal damage on the right side of Diaz's face.
Diaz is actually starting to flinch now, which tells you that, you know, the so-called smaller man is hurting him.
Round 5 as David Diaz's white trunks are slowly turning crimson. And what rips your face up like that, folks, is speed and leather. He is cut in 3 places. Left eye badly bruised. Of course, we saw the bruising that he suffered against Morales when he fought with one eye. But his hope right now, as Wally said, is just tenacity.
You know, let me just say this, and I don't in any way mean to, you know, compare David Diaz favorably to a Rocky Marciano, but if you've seen films of Marciano against Archie Moore, against Ezra Charles, this is the same fight. Joe Walcott. You know, sometimes the guy that just will not quit is the guy who wins.
Oh, he just caught a right hand on the chin.
But during the golden age of boxing in the 50s, they would let a guy fight a lot longer. Particularly if it was The Rock. I mean, his nose was split in half against Charles.
Right.
They let that fight continue. I don't know if that would be the case with David Diaz.
Does that mean we've gotten more civilized or more squeamish over the years?
Squeamish. We're not civilized.
They're not fighting 15-rounders either. Round 5. That was not as that was. That one was.
And that was a premature celebration upstairs.
Yeah, but the last 3 punches were hard punches. Wow.
You know, these are good, accurate, quality punches from Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, look
he's
at
not
the blood.
going all out. I mean, the way he's punching, he can keep his pace up for 12 rounds.
Because he's fighting at his own pace. You know what? Diaz is not making him do anything he doesn't want to do.
But if you remember Manny Pacquiao from 4 or 5 years ago, it was like he was double parked. I mean, he was in a rush. He was in a hurry.
Yes.
He was just going crazy in there. Much more poised now.
That's years and years of seasoning experience.
They're going to really have to take a look at the blood damage because unless they got a pint standing by in the corner, this could get bad.
No, I agree. I don't see how much longer this can go.
I really don't. Because they're going to have to take a look at it. He's just getting chopped to pieces. I mean, this is... I know it's almost silly to say, but with the hand speed and the way he's moving, it's almost Ali-like to me, guys.
I don't think Ali ever hit like this.
No.
This is the Thriller from Manila.
Yeah, there you go. Look at the blood.
You know. This is target practice right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Vic Draculich is looking in, the referee, to see what the damage is being done to David Diaz's eye. He is going to assist. This is a beatdown, guys.
This wouldn't be a bad time to stop.
I expected Diaz's face to look like this, but like in the 9th or 10th round, not in the 5th round.
No, he's on the accelerated program right now. You know he'll never let the corner stop it, but they should. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're getting close to stop.
you're doing better that round, but you're not staying low enough. And when you're in, you're not punching up. You're punching around, hitting the arms and the elbows, right? Right. Nail this way a little bit. Where you need. So, stay lower.
All right, again, all Manny in round number 4. You see it? Every so often, Diaz will finish off a combination with a shot, but there's just nothing on it because he's being knocked backwards by Manny's punches.
And Manny's not a stationary target either, so it takes some of the sting out of Diaz's punches.
Go! Go!
They weren't quite finished with the patchwork. Going to round 6, scheduled for 12. Dominating performance by Manny Pacquiao against the world champion David Diaz from Chicago.
I would say Pacquiao is fighting the perfect fight against David Diaz.
Yeah, he really is fighting fabulously, and I'll tell you what, they have no chance of stopping that cut.
Freddie Roach told me at his camp a couple of weeks ago that it was very close to Manny going back to the Philippines. Nobody wanted him. And they came, and he was in New York, and he made his way west through Vegas and wound up at the Wild Card Gym. They went in. Freddie worked with the pads. They said, Freddie, you're the guy. He was going to make one more stop in San Francisco, then go back to Manila. We wouldn't have this story right
Nobody
now.
wanted him. Now he's signed with like 6 different promoters, right?
Right.
He has been.
At the same time, of course. Round 6.
And there's that cut again. There's just no stopping that.
No, it's deep.
But on the bright side, it is running down the side of his face and not into his eyes.
Well, he's not going to stop.
No.
And he doesn't sound deterred at all in between rounds. Neither does his trainer, Jim Strickland.
They seem like they expected this.
Yeah.
See, the one thing I don't think they did expect, though, is that they're not slowing this guy down. They're not firing him.
They're not putting in the work to really come on in the late rounds.
Yeah.
You got to do something to stress Manny out, wear him down a little bit to the body. And Diaz is just not able to mount a sustained attack because of punches like that.
Yeah, he can't. He just cannot get past that. I've always said fighters do things for a reason and they don't do things for a reason. If David Diaz is not doing what he needs to do, there's a reason. And the reason is Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has convinced him that he cannot walk in on him without severely being punished for it.
Absolutely.
So we're seeing David Diaz bounce around on his toes on the outside and not really fight to his character.
He actually landed a pretty good right hand there, but I don't think it had the kind of effect he expected it to have.
He's going to have to follow up on punches like that, and Manny's not letting him do it.
Manny's keeping him too busy. Keeping him too busy playing defense.
A beautiful swarm of punches, and that's what Diaz has run into, a swarm. Every time he tries to impose what he wants to do, Manny keeps him at bay with his fist. They're going to take the time and look.
Yeah, they got to look at that.
Vic doesn't like what he's watching, this dominance in the fight. You guys don't have the run for Diaz, do you?
No.
Of course not. It's 5-zip for the Pac-Man.
Doctor said it's okay.
And the right hand, not just the jab, but Manila Ice, the right hook, it's found its mark tonight.
You know, Doug, obviously, I may look like I am, but I wasn't old enough to see Henry Armstrong, but I don't think it could have been that much different from this, seriously.
Hey, Henry Armstrong, a frenetic fighter, boundless energy, he could box a little bit. And Pacquiao's doing the kind of things that Henry Armstrong did, dominating division after division after division.
The closer you get, the more effective you'll be. You still got to throw shorter punches and then tight.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Wait a minute, let that go now right now. Let me get here. I got to stop this one.
He's not his punches, he's just too fast.
Right.
Let's take a look. Diaz actually did a little bit of work there. You see, he landed that short jab and then came across with a left hand and then another right. But
Pacquiao answers back, and when Pacquiao answers back, you're seeing here it's a volley of punches.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything to stop that.
Round 7, the domination tonight by Manny Pacquiao. We'll see if the champion can turn it around. And I heard in the corner, Diaz, probably the most true statement, he said, it's not the punches, it's the speed.
Huh. But you have to admire his willingness. They said, "You all right?" He said, "Yeah, sure." Like,
yeah.
You know, like it was a stupid question.
It also begs the question, if this fight was at Pacquiao used to fight, would he be able to take the guy out? Is there a difference between fighting a guy that's a bigger guy like this and more difficult to take out?
I think it would be a mistake for Manny to try to blow out a guy like David Diaz. If he fought the way he used to fight, which was sort of coming right at his opponent with power punches and not utilizing lateral movement, I think Diaz would have had more of a chance to mount some kind of a counterattack.
It would have been an absolutely senseless way for Manny to fight because you're giving Diaz his only chance to be in the fight.
Yeah, he could run into a punch.
Pretty good body shot there from Diaz, and Manny answers.
And Diaz never stops trying.
No, he doesn't.
He'll land a single shot, and it's a solid shot. He just can't follow up with anything.
That's the one thing you have to admire about Diaz. I mean, it's got to be very discouraging. Every time he lands a good shot, he gets hit 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row, but he refuses to be discouraged by that. So far, anyway.
Slower pace this round for Manny in the 7th round, and do remember he slowed down a little bit in his last fight in the later rounds.
He was bound to slow down a little bit. I mean, he's really set a hell of a pace in this fight. See, the thing is, Diaz is not going to slow down. He doesn't have much to slow down from.
Right.
But no, seriously, he fights at the same pace every single round.
He's starting to land more punches in just like the final minute here of this round 7.
But it's not because he's doing anything differently. It's just Manny's a little bit slower.
Yeah, he is
having trouble
taking his foot off the gas pedal a little bit.
He's having a blinking problem. That's never good. Blood getting in the eye now, guys.
Still, I think he's having his best round of the fight.
I think so, too.
That was Diaz's best look.